I downloaded this music video, but it's not loud as I gotta re-download it. Probably a virus caused the sound not to be. I got the volume at full, but it's Def Leppard's Rocket video. My neighbor, I know it's low, but can you hear it? You know the one I'm talking about. Anyway, he played this. He didn't watch it. He lived in right across the road from us. He was in a camper on his mom and dad's property, and he lived in this camper. And he may have had television. I never went over to see him, but I guess he just on his stereo. But he played this song real loud, kind of disturbing. He loved this song. He played it every night. Well, he went to Florida, and I'm trying to think of what he went down there for. Anyway, he stopped at a Walmart parking lot. He gets out of his truck. Witnesses said he took about 3 to 4 steps and collapsed and died from a massive heart attack. I went over to talk to his mom and dad to offer my condolences. His sister died about 10 years prior, I think. About the same age, died from the exact same thing. Yeah, it's a defect that runs in the family. They got that massive heart attack going on in the family. And every time I watch this or listen or hear this song, Rocket Man from Def Leppard, I think of him. He had red. I never went over to meet him, but they told me he had red hair. Of course, I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but he always listens to this song loud I didn't mind playing loud because I kind of like it. But I wish my volume was a little louder. But I'm sure you can hear it. It's like I said, Def Leppard. I think it's Rocket or Rocket Man. It was a pretty cool music video, believe it or not. But every time I hear it and see this thing, I think of him. I didn't even know his name. I think they told me, but rest in peace. His sister died from the exact same thing. Massive heart attack. I believe he was 37 or 38 years old. And they told me his sister was about 38. Yeah, about the same age. I'm trying to remember 10 years. They said something. Of course, they was in her 60s, 70s, so they could have had her when they were young. But they said him and her was the exact same age, and she died from a massive heart attack, I think, at their home. And he died from a massive heart attack in a Walmart parking lot in Florida. But every time I hear that song, I think of him. I've got this massive amount of technology in front of me. I got my laptop here. I got my smartphone. Amazing. I want to stretch that word out. Amazing technology. And we cannot figure out we cannot stop these massive heart attacks. We cannot stop these illnesses. I tell you what, there's something bad wrong here. I know it's got a lot to do with money and pharmaceutical. We know that. But still, it's suffering. All this amazing technology at a touch of our... I can get online and do anything I want. I mean, amazing technology. We should be able to conquer death now. I've said this before. Some of my viewers, I'm older to some of my viewers. And for those born, not long ago, maybe 20, 25, even 30 years ago, I grew up in the 70s. And we've come so far in technology, hits 100-fold. In the 1970s, we were stuck on, we had an entertainment of 4 channels on TV. 4. And that's if the weather permitted. Gilligan's most of the good shows was on WXIX channel 19 in Covington, Kentucky, and sometimes it came in pretty decent. But the 75-80% of the time it was snow on the screen, bad reception. Very hard. And we had an old rotary TV. And I never forget as a kid trying to fine tune that rotary. Very fine tuned. You had to turn it just right to get it in. Yeah, I mean, today it's all digital. Life was, as far as the entertainment goes, life was pretty hard in the 1970s. As far as the entertainment goes, I wouldn't go back to the 70s for all the money in the world. Today, it's a big. I don't care how bad the troubles get in this world today. Technology outweighs it. There's an old saying, and generally speaking, that quote, generally speaking, the good should outweigh the bad. So no matter how bad it gets, there's always something good popping up. And technology today, the entertainment world is a billion, even in the 80s. Technology, we thought the VHS was fantastic in the 80s, but you go to your movie rental place, and there's about a 90% chance you wouldn't get your movie because somebody else would have rented it. I remember going to the movie, and we was lucky to get 3 or 4 movies. We was lucky. And often we'd go to the movie rental, VHS, and this is the early 80s. I'll take it back, 1986. And they'd be out of it. You'd have to choose another movie that you didn't want. So even in the 80s, entertainment was hard. You had the old VHS. Of course, when it first came out, we thought it was, God's gift. Today, it's 100 billion times better to the entertainment world. 100 billion. It's 500-fold. It's a hell of a lot better today. Much, much, much better. And my laptop here, my smartphones prove that. As far as the entertainment world goes today, I know you got your good and you got your bad entertainment. A lot of things ain't for kids. That's true. A lot of things really ain't for adults, but they're there. We watch them. But as far as having it, we live in an amazing world for entertainment. An amazing world, entertainment-wise.